for a single match. Here comes Big Bub Smith.
The Killer.
Jackson, Tennessee. Bub Smith is here. Yes, sir. We see you, Bub. Yeah. The fabulous, what does it say on the back of the shirt? The fabulous Killer Bub Smith.
Killer Bub Smith. It says on the front, what does it say on the front? The Killer rocks on.
Killer rocks on.
He might have changed that to the Killer rolls on.
Possibility, too. This is going to be, okay, Bub, it's a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. One fall, 15-minute time limit. Introducing from Jackson, Tennessee at 260 pounds, Bub Smith. And going against him from Union City, Tennessee, 221 pounds, Koko Ware. This is a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Referee, Jerry Calhoun. Boy, I tell you, Bub, he's
said
big.
He's back in town. I said it's good to see his back.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing his front.
Bub's a big one at 260. Going against perhaps the best drop kick in these parts today. In Koko Ware. He has got a terrific drop kick that if he gets it on you, he's going to put you on the mat.
Roll him right over there.
Yeah.
You know, Bub was hit by a car recently.
Really?
They asked the driver why he did it, and he said he didn't have enough gas to go around him. He's made an amazing comeback there.
Koko gets Bub off his feet. That's a lot of weight. Koko Ware took him over down to the mat. Koko bar in the left arm. Back down to one knee, Bub Smith. Koko Ware hanging on to him. You know, Jerry, maybe you could fill me in on this. I've always suspected that a guy the size of Bub Smith, once you got him off his feet, it was difficult for him to get back on his feet. Is that a big advantage when you're going with someone of that size?
Well, it just depends. There are a lot of guys like there are a lot of wrestlers around, the size of Bub. Some of them are big. Some of them are just fat. I mean, there are guys that when they're just fat or out of shape or not in good shape, when you get them off their feet like that, it is to your advantage. But then there are other guys who are as big or bigger than Bub who are just as agile as say, Koko Ware. I can remember in one case in point, Phil Hickerson.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil was as agile as any wrestler you're ever going to see, and he was just as dangerous on the mat, standing up, any way you want to get him. I don't have a lot of experience with Bub in his particular case. I think it's a situation where, Bub doesn't wrestle full time. He has another job and probably doesn't get to stay in as good a shape as he'd like. And so, in his case, it may be to an advantage to get him on the mat.
He's on his feet now. Koko Ware. Boy, Koko is, he's really developed, too, in the last, I don't know, how long has Koko been wrestling? A couple of years now, I guess. Boy, he has really come a long way. Fine wrestler. There's a good move there. He gets Bub in the head scissors.
They tell me, I don't know a whole lot about Koko either, but they tell me that he was a really good athlete in high school and everything up around Union City, Tennessee. So when they had the matches up there and Koko goes back home, that the kids in the classroom all know him and remember him and everything, but he was a great football player and everything there in Union City.
Athletic background, of course, you got to have it, and sure enough, with the high school background, it's been good for Koko Ware in professional wrestling. Koko around behind Big Bub Smith. Oh, he picked him up, got him off his feet. Didn't pick him up too far, but he did get him off his feet, and that's the purpose of it. 3 minutes, 6 seconds gone in a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match.
Koko's the kind of guy that's easily overlooked. I mean, he's not a loud talker or anything like that. He's got he's just kind of a quiet, kind of a shy guy, and he just minds his own business. But when you have that kind of a quiet personality like that, a lot of times the people don't pay that much attention to you. But he's just been in there plugging along, like you say, getting better all the time. And one of these days, he's going to be a really top wrestler. Look at that move.
Off the turnbuckle, Smith down on the mat, shoulders down, count of 3, and it's all over.
He caught him with a drop kick off the second rope, didn't he?
Yeah, boy, incredible. As he sprung off that second rope, got those feet out there with a drop kick, put Big Bub Smith on the mat, and immediately went for him with the shoulders pinned to count of 3, and the Killer is back on his feet, but he has been defeated by Koko Ware in 3 minutes, 49 seconds.
Killer will have to rock on back to the dressing room and wonder what happened.
Well, I tell you. Win for Koko Ware over Bub Smith. Again, the time on it, 3 minutes, 49 seconds. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with you in just a moment with more wrestling action.